Ciao, everybody, and welcome to another JuveCorner podcast edition. Everybody, welcome back. Where it's finally officially back. It's me, Gio, and you got Angelo here as well. Everybody, so
Ciao, everyone.
yes, guys, finally we are
So,
back. We are back.
yes, I'd like to apologize. I did in the chat already, but I'd like to say it. Had personal reasons I was late, so I'm sorry for that. But let's get it going. It's good to be here.
Yes, man. It's man. What a pleasure it is to have another stream again, man. Because it's been a couple of days since I haven't streamed. You guys, go check out our newest video as well. It was posted 2 days ago, but there's also another video that's in the making right now. It's in the editing actually stages. It'll be out tomorrow morning with all the latest news of around Juventus, because lots of news has been coming up with the Pogba interview, and we'll get all into that as well today. But definitely. But Angelo, what's been going on lately? Tell me what's happening. What's happening? Where have you been?
Nothing,
Where have
man,
you been?
just,
Where have you been?
What?
Where have you been, man?
Well, I've been watching some footy. Unfortunately, I saw the U.S. game yesterday because I am Italian, but I'm also proud American. So that was just not a great showing for us.
Yeah.
But no, man, just getting just watching some games, getting ready for the weekend, I guess. To watch more games. I'm just like, it's just been a pleasure just watching all the games I've been coming across. Nations Leagues have been fun.
Yeah. Italy and Israel 4-1.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe that. That was a good win.
That's an expected win for us.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I expected at least 5-6-0. You know, but 4-1,
yeah,
I'll take it.
if we lost that game, we would have had
Oh
we would have to reconsider some things.
It would have been bad. It would have been bad for the
Yeah,
Italian
it would
national
not have
team.
been.
Oh my god.
Not have been a good showing. But like we said before, Italy needs to win Nations League so that we can qualify for the World Cup. So as long as we continue to win, we should be good.
Yeah, I think it's official, guys, now that we are actually in pot 1 for the World Cup qualifiers. Italy is now in pot 1. So I think that should be supposedly an easier path for qualification. So hopefully we could qualify for the 2026 World Cup, because we definitely need it for sure.
Yes,
but let's say hello to everybody in the chat. We got Mac says hello. There you go. We got Neptune, my guy. What's up? Zach, welcome back, man. We got I guess it's a second account as well. Yep, Angela's saying that. Anthony Lefleur, my man, what's up? Ciao, my friend. Ciao. Ciao. We have to talk about your Milan as well, but we'll talk about it a little bit later. But Milan is I don't know. I don't know right now, my friend. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, Milan. It's like I said, under Fonseca. He reminds me of Gianpaolo. I'm telling you, for you guys, I don't know, man, because if he screws up another game, he's gonna be in the red hot seat again because yeah, it's just not good. But hopefully, you guys actually step it up into the new start of the next Serie games, especially since I don't know, I don't remember who you guys are versing, but yeah, definitely that. Anthony says in the chat, to be fair, Pochettino decided to rest the guys like McKennie and Pulisic so that they are available for Milan and Juventus this coming weekend. Yeah, yeah. McKennie. News on McKennie, guys, is that he will not be able to play for the Lazio game. So he would not be there. He'll be back likely for the Stuttgart game in the midweek Champions League. So yeah, it's another big loss again. But yeah, no, it's Juventus right now is in high alert, especially with a lot of the injuries.
Yeah, we spoke about that. We spoke about that on our live stream. How how big? Actually, no, actually not how big. How small their roster is due to the injuries, but how big their injury list is.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe in my notes from the previous stream, we were looking at 15 field players were available.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, it's just crazy how there's so many injuries that are happening, and it's really concerning for this Juventus side for sure, for sure. But I'm glad that Pochettino actually rested McKennie because same thing I guess with Pulisic because they can't lose the best players on the US. So buonasera Rino, buonasera my friend. Guys, make sure to go check out Rino's channel, everybody, because I'm telling you, make sure to like and subscribe on his channel because man, what a live yesterday he was on with Pueblo Juve, I believe the channel. But yeah, guys, go check out Calcio with Rino Z. I'm telling you guys, we're gonna have a collab soon, so definitely go check out his channel. So yeah, definitely on that. But we should also talk about Adzic. That's what the main video is about today. Is it time for Adzic to start? Do you think that he will actually start in this coming days, especially with the Lazio game? A lot of players being injured, so definitely, I would say Adzic. Is it time? Angelo, what do you think about Adzic? I mean,
I don't know, man. I think it's hard, but I feel like you have to give it a chance, or else you'll never know.
Yeah, no, and not just that, but he's also been injured too. So I understand why a lot of people be like, no, he's been injured,
Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like that, like he's been injured, everything, but you're never gonna know unless you don't you have to give it a try. Like if he doesn't produce, then you could pull him and try something different.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but I feel like you gotta give it a try. You gotta see how he performs and does post injury.
Yeah, no, definitely, man.
Because one little change could make a whole different pathway for the team. Maybe this guy works better, so we're gonna kind of refocus everything and try to put more of our time and energy into building just this player and this way we're gonna play with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure.
So
because it's definitely concerning. Like I said, if we're gonna start Douglas Luiz, he's been getting a lot of hate lately. So in the media and
I say yeah. I say yeah. Give him a chance. Start him because I mean I don't want to say what's to lose. There's a lot to lose, but there's also a lot to gain because I mean after our performance from our last league match, it wasn't the best.
Yeah, I know.
So,
like I said, we need to bounce back, and bouncing back against Lazio before the Stuttgart game is going to be crucial to get those 3 points, especially because of Napoli. So
I feel like that's a game that we could start him in because yes, I think it's a game that we have to of course worry about. It's definitely going to be a difficult game, but also that's also a game to give a good test because if you played against like an easy team, then you'll be like, all right, like they're an easy team, like he should do well, we should beat them. But when you have a bit of a challenge and just say let's just say hypothetically he does well, then it's like, all right, maybe we could start using this guy a lot more.
Yeah.
Maybe he is a weapon that we didn't know we had post injury. Obviously, everything can change post injury. He could be better, he could be worse. So you don't know how he's going to come out post injury, but I think give him a chance, see what we got with him, and then reevaluate from there.
Yeah, no, I agree because it's definitely going to be very concerning, especially if we don't get 3 points.
Hmm.
Because
But you
like I
don't have to
said,
play him the whole time. If he's
yeah,
not doing
no,
well, you could
yeah,
pull him. But I say give him the start.
yeah, no, I agree. I
I
get,
say give
get
him the
give him the
start.
start because I think that he could really grab some quality and also would give
Yeah,
I think continuity in that 10 role. So,
and
hmm
and I'd also like to add one more thing.
yeah,
Just as a player, like, and I know this because I've been through injury, because it does tie into this, that it's kind of hard when you're coming in, just say the heat of the match, just say you're getting subbed in, and we'll just say like the 50th minute. So coming in there where everything's intense, you're going hard compared to the start where everyone's feeling out the game and finding the rhythm. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's better for him because he's going to start off easing into the match along with everyone else. It's not like people are going 100 miles an hour. The game's felt out. You know it's intense, everything, and then you're throwing a guy who hasn't played and a guy who's been obviously been injured, and you're throwing him right into the lion's den at the 50th minute. No, you actually want to start him, let him feel out the game like everyone else is, and then it'll give him a better chance of performing at his best. And I feel like that's my reasoning of why he should start is because let him feel out the game instead of putting him in a situation where he doesn't have the opportunity to do that.
yeah,
90 minutes is
100%.
long, but it isn't that long.
Yeah, no, I mean, I understand because like, if I was Mota, I would feel like that this is probably an Adzic type of match, right?
Yeah.
You give a young player like that a chance. He could either perform well, or like I said, or he might not perform so well. So, like I said, if he doesn't perform, just take him out early, like you said. With maybe you have a Douglas Luiz on the bench that could play a little bit higher up, which I think would be perfect, especially for him to get back on form. A lot of people criticize him, right? But you guys, calm on Douglas Luiz because, guys, I'm telling you, it's just the beginning of the season. He just joined a new club, just joined a new league, so it's very different from the Premier League and the Serie, the way that they play.
Oh,
Because yeah,
100%.
tactically it's different.
And how many games have there been in the season? I'm not talking about like Champions League. I'm talking about
I think
season
it's been
matches.
nine,
Seven, right?
nine or well, all well, I think it's the league is seven.
Yes,
Champions League,
that's what I'm
yeah,
saying. I'm
yeah,
saying aside from Champions League, like I'm saying Syria is been 7 matches, correct?
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, 7 matches is would they go into 20 something? We're not even halfway through. We're just at the start of it, and and that's why it's giving us the chance to evaluate and see how players are developing within Mota's system and within just say like the league because we have
Yeah.
like Doug Suisse who's new. He's not he hasn't he's new to the league and everything. So now we have to see how he's fitting into the team in Serie A. So like we just got to keep giving players chances. We have to take care of our injured and get get our guys back on track.
Yeah, what I'm concerned about is also Vlahovic
Yeah.
because he's playing every single game and he doesn't even have a backup. That's my concern because like going into the next few games is going to be crucial because remember we have a lot of people that are injured.
I
If he goes down, who do we have to really play as that?
well
Yildiz?
well that's what I just wanted to ask you that, Gio. I was like,
Yeah.
that's something I'm wondering your take on now. So if he goes down, we don't want him to, of course, but I'm saying if he goes down, what would you do if you were to say Mota's position? Who are you putting in that position to sub for him?
It's hard to
Because I
say. It's hard to say because, like I said, I mean, he could try Yildiz playing as a false nine, right? Playing maybe Mbangula, Weah as well. He could play in the center, in the striker position. But like I said, there's not that much options because Milik is gone until January.
yeah.
We don't have another player unless we bring another player up from the next gen. But like I said, is that player from the next gen really
Ready?
ready? Exactly. So it's definitely going to be a concern.
Would you
That's what
push
I'm saying.
Koopmeiners up top?
Um,
Would you pull him out of that 10 position?
listen, I wouldn't listen if it all depends on Mota, man, because
Because
yeah,
actually, I think if he goes down, which I feel like a lot of people, I know we don't want him to, but it's definitely a possibility with the amount of matches and he has no backup. Like I feel like people haven't talked about that. How would they? I think they'd have to reevaluate their formation and try to adjust to it because I think Koopmeiners, like you said, Yildiz would be the only one that I think out of those two would be the ones that would go into that role because Koopmeiners has that he's familiar in the central position,
yeah,
and if you kind of structure him like a false nine, a 10 and a false nine are they're different, but they're compatible.
yeah. We got a comment here from Anthony as well saying, I've been hearing over the past weekend that we are being linked to guys like Berardi and Casade. Yeah, Milan and Juventus as well. Both of them, they've been Berardi. I hope we
Yeah.
do not get Berardi, please. No, bro. Oh my God. Casade I would like because Casade I think would be a perfect option up top. But Berardi, please stay away from Juve, man. Do not, please stay away. Stay away. Reno says, "Thank you so much. I appreciate it. No problem, my friend. No problem, my friend." Um, and then Anthony says about when it comes to Milan, the inconsistency of performances doesn't just come down to Fonseca, and it starts with the top of with our management not picking the right players. Yeah, no, that's true. Fonseca, like I said, it's all up to Fonseca for you guys this year. If you guys are gonna really keep, him with the squad, because like I said, he's been doing a lot of it all depends on also the players as well. Leao has to step up. A lot of other players have to step up. So definitely not. Lamb Chop, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream.
Lamb Chop kills me every time, man.
Yeah, I'm
I love
telling
it.
you, man.
I love the name.
Yeah, Anthony Lafleur says again, if Adzic sees this as an opportunity, then he could put in a good performance versus Lazio. Yeah, but my fear is that because Lazio is in form, that's why. Because they got a lot of guys are scoring right, and they're now in fourth place. So that is my concern overall.
Who are you saying is fourth place? Sorry, I didn't hear.
Lazio.
Yes. Because
So
we're in third place, and that's gonna be a big match.
yeah, no, and like I said, it's going to be very crucial because to stay with Napoli, because Napoli is 3 points ahead. Inter is I think 1 point, but still. So it's definitely going to get down to the wire because of how many matches Napoli have.
And I was just reading something because I thought it was interesting. A lot of people like Luciano is, how do you say it? Moggi. I don't want to pronounce his name wrong.
Luciano Moggi.
Yes, he was discussing an interesting point about how the importance of Yildiz and Gonzalez to Vlahovic.
Yeah, no, yeah.
He's I think he's spot on with what he was saying, how they're right now a direct correlation to how he's going to perform and put balls in the back of the net. I feel like they need to be informed to be that you'd say that crucial support and like his
like everybody says, it's like even Thiago Motta said in the beginning of the season, in order for Vlahovic to play well, the whole team itself has to gel.
Yeah.
And that's how we're gonna get the best out of Vlahovic. And I totally agree with that because we can't blame it on just Vlahovic all the time, even though he did miss that sitter, which I'm kind of still mad about. But
But those two guys especially, they need to be good around him.
Yeah, and
they need to be on point.
Exactly.
I mean,
Coop as well.
You need the whole team. You need the whole team, but I mean, like if a defender is, like, just say hypothetically, Bremer's playing well. Obviously, we know he's hurt, and Vlahovic isn't. You're not gonna, or just say Vlahovic is playing semi decent and Bremer's not. You're not gonna compare those two because one's a center back and one's a striker. Like, it's the only there's not really there's obviously there's a connection, but there's more of a connection. If you were saying like Yildiz and Gonzalez and Vlahovic were all off form, like there is no chemistry there, then you could say, okay, that link up within those players is that needs to be fixed, and your back line is playing well. So that's what I'm saying. Like those two other guys that are around him need to be on point, because if one's off, I mean, look, a lot of teams play with 4 back. Some even play with a 5 back. Some
Yeah,
play with
no.
a 3.
Yeah.
So you need to have 3 strong attacking players, and those are right now, I'd say, our strongest players offensively. So we need them to be those 2 guys to be top of the game, so we can expect the best results from Vlahovic.
Yeah, and not just that, but also like Milan also play. We talk about the other games as well, right? So Milan's also playing Udinese as well on Saturday. That's going to be a crucial game for them, right? Because Udinese is not easy, right? And not just that, but also, if somehow we lose, Milan could, I think, jump over us and could at least be like in the top, and we'll be out of the top 4, especially with Lazio too, because Lazio is already in the top 4. So, like I said, this weekend is going to be very crucial, because if we get the 3 points this weekend, we have Stuttgart in the middle week, and then after that we have Inter, away. So, which is going to be a very tough match to play. So,
This is a big risk, and possible big reward, or big risk and not such a great reward.
yeah, but listen, I trust Motta with whatever lineup that he goes out with.
I
But
agree.
like I said, it's hard because all of our all of our main players are injured, and now we have to rely on the youngsters, which is like, okay, but are they going to deliver it? And what if they
Yeah,
don't? What if
and
they don't?
it's about the experience. I mean, a lot of young players do have the talent.
Yeah.
There's a lot that do, but do they have the mentality? Do they have the will and the experience? And obviously, that's where you're gonna lack. They don't have the experience in the top division, but that's the gambles. Do they have the mentality and that they're capable of stepping up?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree, because it's gonna be a crucial possible week. We have a couple weeks. We have a lot of tough games. And like I said, Napoli, they have no Europe. They're only playing 1 game a week. It's going to be very hard. It's going to be very hard. And yeah, like I said, if we win, it's going to bring our confidence levels up. But I'm worried about the Inter game, because if something happens at that Inter game, it's not going to be a good look. It's not going to be a good look at all.
Yeah,
But
and
what can you do?
yeah, I was just I don't know, you guys could see I was looking down. I'm trying to look at the standings to see how I'm a little confused, Tracy. If we win this game, would we push up in the standings? Because right now
Well,
there's
yeah, no,
so not
we would go above Inter at them for now, if we win.
because
We'll be in
well,
second. We'll be in second. We'll be, I think, a point behind
but
Napoli.
but Inter has to lose for that.
Well, no, what I'm saying is on Saturday we play Lazio. Inter play on Sunday. So for that day we'll be in second until Inter play. Once Inter play, if they lose, then we'll remain second. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I was trying to figure out these standings. I was like, because this could be a big week. We could push up into second place if we win and
yeah,
Inter loses.
yeah. No, I agree.
Because
If
they're
we can, if
playing
we
they're
can, that'd be
playing
perfect.
they're playing Roma, correct?
Yeah. So
Yeah, so
you never know
um
with that game, but
yeah, I mean Roma is in ninth place. They are 2-4. Well, 2-4-1. They have 2 wins, 4 draws, and a loss. So would now here's my second question. Would a draw do it for us if Inter lost?
would a draw? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It would be okay, but at the same time, at the
because
same
we'd both be
time,
tied. We'd both be tied for 14 points if we drew.
yeah, but at the same time, is that we're letting a Napoli get away, you know?
Yeah.
Because Napoli, like I said, Conte with no European competition is like you're playing with fire, and now that Napoli's already holding that first position, it's getting me worried for the season because like I said, we didn't win against Napoli. It's like I said, the only way I think Napoli lose is if they drop points, the Scudetto. Now that I'm seeing it, the only way that they lose is if from now on that they drop points, and I hope they
Yeah.
do. I hope they do because they do not deserve to win the Scudetto, in my opinion. They
And
do not.
and I'd like to say for the chat that it may not be familiar with their record. So currently, Napoli has 16 points. They have 5 wins, a draw, and a loss. So
Yeah,
they have a very good record right now, and they're 2 points ahead of Inter.
yeah. So we have people saying in the chat as well. Lamchop says we'll get to that conversation about Pogba later. Angel, welcome back, bro. Welcome, man. Welcome. It's fine. Don't worry, man. Don't worry about it. All right. So we got Anthony says if Napoli loses and you guys win, you guys tie Napoli on points, so we'll be tied in first. So we'll be tied in first with Napoli. Hopefully, Napoli loses. Hopefully, Anthony, because I cannot. I'm telling you, whenever a Napoli fan, they always have to rub the banter into Juventus. So definitely do not want that to happen again because oh man, it would be bad. But another year waste, I would say, for Juventus again. So definitely that, man. Natu, welcome back. Ramadan, welcome back. So like I said, everybody, let's get up to 330 subscribers. We're almost there. We're at 323. We're at 323 subscribers. So like I said, make sure to like the video, like Lamtrap says here. 323 subscribers. Let's get to 500. Let's go. Road to 500, everybody. But yeah, and guys, let me know in the chat what you guys think about the new background I made custom. So let me know what you guys think about that. So like I said, get some new Juventini in here. Let's get some more. Like I said, Anthony, if you got any Milanista, send them my way, of course. It's fine. And yeah. And yo, Ramadan says I sub to you on my Fortnite account.
What about your regular account, bro?
Yeah, what about your regular account?
The Fortnite one is definitely important. Like
Yeah,
Fortnite one may be more important.
Fortnite. Yeah, but nah, for sure. But yeah, Angelo, like I was saying, and Anthony's right. If Napoli loses, we go on tied with Napoli on points, which I think would be beautiful. Which would be
yes, because we're 3 points. We're 3 points below them right now.
Like I said, if they start dropping points, Napoli is going to be hard for Napoli to recover.
So we could be tied. Actually, no, they do have. So I have a question. Do they do head? Because I always mix this up. Do they do like a head to head? Does that come before goal differential? Like, because we lost to Napoli.
Yeah, head to head. It's a head to head and goal differential, I believe. So it's both.
But we lost to Napoli, correct?
No, we haven't lost a game this season.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. So yeah, no, we haven't lost a game. My bad. I stand corrected. So we can't lose. Napoli's lost one game, so we haven't matched them head to head. So we'd be tied, and then it would go to goal differential.
Yeah, but not just that, but we would have to score a lot of goals.
We would.
We haven't been figuring that out. Mota has not been figuring that out. But I think when the year goes on, like I said, this is not the Juventus that I think is going to be. The real Juventus that we're going to be seeing everybody is going to be in December. And I said that already in the a while ago. I said that.
I'd also like to add, so in order for us to be with Napoli, we'd have to score 4 goals against Lazio, and we couldn't concede. We can't concede any because so far goals for Napoli has 14. We have 10.
Yeah.
So that's to match them. We need to exceed that. We need to obviously get 5. But that's going to be hard. But we'd be pushed up into second place, which is good, and we'd have the same record pretty much.
Yeah. No, I 100%. I mean, like I said, this coming weeks for Juventus is going to be very crucial. Lazio, we have to win. Stuttgart, listen, we already won our first 2 games in the Champions League. I would be okay with a tie or win, but no loss. because we verse Inter right after that game in the weekend, and it's not even at our home. It's actually in the San Siro in Milano, so it's gonna be a tough game as well. Because I don't know, guys, but if we lose against Inter, I think we're not gonna win the Scudetto. I don't know.
It would be very hard.
Yeah, it's gonna be between. I already said it. I said it's gonna be between Napoli, uh, Inter, and Juventus for the Scudetto. Milan, like I said, Fonseca. Who knows? So Anthony, if you want to win the Scudetto, Fonseca, I don't think is the guy yet. I don't think he's the guy for you guys to win the Scudetto. But like I said, that they could come up if they start doing form. I could be wrong. Who knows? But like I said, those are the four: Milan, Inter, Napoli, and Juventus. Those are the four that I think would be challenging for the Scudetto. But it's like I said, if something happens, right? Who knows? If we win all the games, we're then I think we're gonna win the Scudetto. Because listen, we have a tough schedule, right? We have a tough schedule. Lazio, Stuttgart, Inter, and I think there's a couple more after that. If we win a lot of, like, those 3 games, we're winning the Scudetto, man. We're gonna win the Scudetto if we win against Inter. Because guys, this is not the Inter from last season as well. They're very leaky in the back, so I think this will be a big advantage when we have to go play them in Milano, because they gave up 2 goals against Torino. So
Gio,
yeah.
Gio, what will you do for the chat if Juventus wins the Scudetto?
Oh, I don't know.
Let's see what the chat has to say about
yeah,
that.
guys, what do you think
What do
I
you
should?
think?
What do you
What
think
do
I
you
should
guys
do?
want from Gio if Juventus wins it all?
If Juventus wins the Champions League, I'll go bald. I'm saying it. I'm saying it, bro. Because it's like, listen, like,
Yo, Gio, you should get the JuveCorner shaved into the back of your head if they win the Champions League. JuveCorner,
oh my
yes.
god, no, that would be something if that. Oh my gosh, that would be something.
Great marketing.
No, but like I said, I don't know yet. Like I said, guys in the chat, let me know what you guys think about it. But as like I said, Adzic is gonna be key if he starts. Douglas Luiz, if he starts, he's gonna have to impress. No more excuses, I think, because I don't know. People are calling him Arthur 2.0. Remember? Oh my god.
Arthur 2.0.
Oh my god. No,
that's crazy.
Not Arthur Mello, man. Please, not.
Bro, who would have thought that we would have had that, and then somebody imagine being called 2.0 of Arthur Mello. How's that even possible?
That for Juventus, that was probably one of the worst transfers ever. That swap deal with Pjanic and Arthur, because we lost our whole midfield core.
Pjanic was much better for Juventus than he was for Barca. Because he ended up just becoming a bench player for Barca.
He was a much better player for Juve because he was the core.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I go, he wasn't playing over Busquets.
Yeah, I know.
He wasn't playing over him. So they try to play him in like the 8 role or play him in the 6 when Busquets wasn't playing, but he turned into a bench player for us.
Yeah. It's like,
and for you guys know, I'm a Juventus fan, but I'm also a Barcelona fan. That's been a club that I've supported since I was younger. So when I say for us, I'm used to saying that for Barcelona as well. But that was a crazy trade. I don't know why, because that was actually one of the most ridiculous deals, because Arthur was doing well for Barcelona.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Pjanic was doing well for Juventus. He was the core of Juventus. So when Pjanic came here, he played a little bit and then became a bench player. And then with Arthur, it was the same thing. He played a little there and then became a bench player. So no one benefited from that.
Yep, we basically lost 50 million, I think. We lost him that deal. So that was probably one, and not just that, but his salary is so high still to this day. It's like 5 million a net. Like, It's
He's
crazy.
just collecting a paycheck at this point.
Yep. So definitely, I think he's gonna be gone in the January Mercato. Lots of news that are around the Mercato as well.
We could be giving 5 million to a player that deserves it.
Yeah,
That's actually going to produce.
yeah. Even
We're literally just throwing away $5 million.
Yep, yep.
Just throwing it away because he doesn't even play.
I know, I know.
He doesn't play. We're literally giving $5 million to a guy who doesn't play. It's like you have a guy that's just sitting there and just like, yeah, he's just getting just the club's just donating him 5 million.
Yeah,
Just donating him. Yeah,
yeah.
here you go, Arthur. It's like, when's
Tiny.
Arthur gonna play? Oh no, he's not gonna play. But here's 5 mil. Like, damn.
No,
Like
100%.
they should be giving it to us. I'll get off the iPad. I'll have some real equipment.
Nah,
They should be getting.
they should give it to both of us right now because like I said, my PC's not here. It's actually in
Well,
New
that's what I'm
York.
saying. I go. They should be giving it to JuveCorner so we can make a great setup. It'll pay. We could do IRL. You instead of having us on seeing us through like two different screens, you'll be able to watch me and Gio have the podcast in person.
Yeah,
So yeah,
no,
no,
and guys,
Juventus. If this ever gets to you, the 5 million you're giving to Arthur, send it to Juve Cornercast. We have a lot to talk about that. I think
yeah,
you guys like to hear.
come on, Arthur,
Yeah,
send us the money, man, because we kind of need it on the for the podcast, man, because like I
yeah.
said, like I need some people to do this, bro, not just me, man. It's just crazy, bro. It's crazy because of like I have to like make everything custom and everything for the channel. Like this border border that you guys see and the new border I made as well. We have actually a couple more as well, so it's gonna be pretty interesting when we get more people involved. We could have at least 4 people on the stream. Actually, I mean we could have more, but I made 4, so it's pretty cool.
Gio,
Yeah.
I have a question. What you think about going to the the Italy games? I believe our next match. Do we play Belgium again? Correct.
Yeah, we play Belgium and France.
Yes. We play Belgium. And what do you think about what do you think about that match? So our last time we played them, it was 2-2. Um, we thought we had good possession and everything. So what do you think about playing you say the rematch? We'll call it the rematch.
Without that red card, for Italy, we would have won the game.
I agree with you on that because I just wanted to get your thoughts because we're coming off the national Azores coming off 4-1 win versus Israel, and we got some good guys scoring. We got DiMarco scored, Di Lorenzo, Fratesi, and how do you pronounce our nine's name? Matteo, the guy from
Retegui.
Retegui. So we had some good goals scored there. I feel like we could bring that into our Belgium game.
Yeah.
But no, I wanted to get your thoughts on how you think we do. And I'll do actually right now. I see like a poll here who we would think. So over 4,000, close to 4,450 people voted whether who's going to win, Belgium or Italy, or draw. So I'm going to vote. I'm going to say Italy.
Yeah.
And a lot of people actually a lot of people voted in Italy's favor.
Yeah, no, like I said, Mr. Spaghetti. I call Mr. Spalletti Spaghetti. So Mr. Spaghetti over there. Listen, lots of criticism during the Euro, but in my opinion, he didn't have enough time to work with the players. So
Yeah.
So this whole process of the international breaks is good, but at the same time, in my opinion, is very worrying because of what if a player gets injured? But I'm glad it's over now, so now we can focus on the league. But going into everything, it's like all the injuries. But I'll have to say, going into the being in pot one, Italy has. If we keep on going with this form and start winning a lot more against the big teams as well, especially against the small as well, right? Don't drop any points. We could definitely qualify for the next World Cup, and I think we will. Because we have the squad. We do have some quality. Ever since Tonali came back into the team, we have some quality, right? But my question is Spalletti going to do like Pellegrini, Cristante, all these Roma players? Like, I'm telling you, why start Pellegrini when he hasn't been performing this whole season? And and I agree with you too, Anthony. Like I'm telling you, he says Spalletti cannot start Pellegrini ever again. Yeah, from this point on, this point on forward, Pellegrini should be banned from the national team. He should be banned. Him and Cristante can just walk the plank, and I'm telling you, they could go out because I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy. But Anthony LaFleur says also, by the way, Pjanic is now playing for CSKA Moscow in Russia. Yeah, I saw that. He
What a
transferred.
player he was, though.
He was. That was the biggest mistake. Him leaving Juve, big mistake, because he would have been our nice regista. He played perfectly as a regista for us. But yeah. Other than that, I think that Italy will do well going forward. As long if we win the Nations League, that'll be. I think we qualify for the World Cup if we win.
I think we spoke about that.
Yeah, the last
last stream that if we win this puts us in a great position because that's a lot less matches that we have to play.
Yeah. And that's going to be very crucial, because we haven't made the World Cup in 2 years. I mean, we did come off winning a Euro in the 2021, but
but we had a poor showing this Euro.
Yeah, so like I said, making it to the World Cup is going to be a must.
So there's a lot of big things ahead of us. We have to finish the rest of the Nations League. We have to play Lazio. We have to play Stuttgart. So there's a lot of stress for us.
Inter as well. We have to play Inter as well away.
Yeah,
which is going to be very hard to do.
Our next upcoming match is Lazio.
Yeah, no, Lazio is first.
Yeah. So yeah, we definitely have a lot ahead of us. There's definitely stress for us viewers because we obviously have nothing. We have nothing we can do about it except just watch and try our best to support and give our best feedback on games. And as hosts of this show, we have to do our best job reporting on everything that's happening. So there's definitely a lot for us to talk about, Gio. I mean, we have big things. Hopefully everything goes in our favor so that we could come on here happy.
Yeah, not just that, but guys, I just want to do a little pause for the podcast for now and mention about our merchandise right now, guys. Go check it out in the link below in the description, guys, because we already had 2 people buy both of our shirts as well, the Gigi Buffon shirt and the 1897 Juve edition logo. So go check those out, man. Wonderful everything, man. I love the shirts. I love everything about it. Definitely also don't forget about the coffee mug. Too. Yeah, the coffee mug as well. Yeah, the Del Piero coffee mug, guys. 20% off if you put in the code La Vecchia Signora. So make sure to go check that out as well. It's a nice little gift for me to you guys also to like I said, for you guys to check it out. Definitely. So we already had 2 people waiting on their orders, so we're gonna get there as well, so we could restock.
Yeah, like I always say, guys, soon you're gonna see my coffee mug.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see my coffee mug and hopefully one day Gio will do hats because I've been wearing the Fino alla Fine hat for about 5 years now.
Yeah.
6 years.
6 years. Yeah, but don't worry.
I've been rocking this hat, so
hats are coming soon, everybody.
Hopefully, we're sending him a hint for our hat lovers in the chat that maybe he'll do some caps, some little snapback hats.
Yeah, we're also gonna do water bottles too.
I like the coffee mug, so if you want to know a personal opinion from one of the hosts, the coffee mugs are my favorite, and of course we have Gio gave a 20% discount, so I definitely go ahead and get those. It's getting to holiday season, so it'll be a good gift to get for someone who's a Juventus fan.
Yeah, no, definitely, man, definitely. But like I said, guys, go check out our merchandise store in the description below, man, and also go check out our other socials because we're growing on them too. We're almost to 500 Instagram followers, everybody. We're only like 8 away, so like I said, go check it out, go follow us. because definitely we're growing on all of our socials. And also get some more people in the chat. Let's get some Juventini as well, because yeah, water bottles, caps, hats, banners, flags, all that stuff we're gonna be having.
Oh, I also like to add to Gio the our TikTok is now up and running.
Yeah, TikTok is now up and running as well. Go follow it. It's JuveCorner cast, just one word. So guys, just go search it up, because I didn't have time to put it in our socials in the description, but don't worry, just go check it out as well. There's already a video up there of the previous video as well, so there's already a clip of it as well, or a sneak peek. So go check it out. If you haven't checked the video, go check it out after this stream as well, because definitely big and very good video I did the other day. So and like I said, guys, there's another video coming possibly maybe tomorrow morning, or the next, probably tomorrow morning or in the afternoon. The video will be out. So another video.
There's a lot of news that's going to be reported on. So just
Yeah,
just stay tuned. I'd say big upcoming weeks, not just week. I think we have a stretch here of a lot of big things going on. Nations League, like I said, Champions League, Serie new players starting. So yeah, just keep your notifications on for that if you want to stay informed on the updates.
Yeah, so guys, we're actually six more followers, 6 followers away from 500 followers on Instagram. So guys, do me a favor, go check it out as well. And also, let's get some more people in here as well. We also got another guy in here. Brandon, welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome. Let's get some more people in the stream, everybody. Lamb Chop says water bottle is a great idea. Yeah, hope so. Lamb Chop also says, yeah, you're doing a great job. I'm guessing on the stream. So thank you. But yeah, no, 100%. Go check it out, everybody. So it's all in the description below. And yeah, one thing we're having news on besides Adzic, right? Starting right. We reported it on our Twitter. Jonathan Tah is reportedly linked with Juventus. It's a battle launched between Juventus and Inter for Jonathan Tah. Cristiano Giuntoli, which is the Juventus sporting director, could already attempt a move to bring him to Turin this winter. So the January Mercato is already moving already, man. In order to compensate for Bremer's injury. So it's definitely going to be, I would say, a replacement for Bremer. But definitely. Hopefully we could, get, I would say Jonathan Tah in my opinion, but I don't know. He's been convincing, but not so convincing this season. This season he hasn't been that convincing, but last season he was very convincing because of Xabi Alonso and Leverkusen last season was like a joke. It was like a cheat code, So
he's a phenomenal manager. I think everyone can agree on that, whether you're a fan of them or not.
Yeah,
I think
that was 100%. Last season for Leverkusen was like a historic.
That was a great year.
Yeah, it was insane. Like going undefeated. I like not even losing a game in the Bundesliga except for like one game, and that's against Atalanta in the Europa League final. Okay, but like going undefeated, crazy. But
you don't just do that. That's not luck.
Yeah, no, it's not. But there's another link as well. Is Leo Ortiz is linked to Juventus from Flamengo, in Brazil as well. He holds an Italian passport to facilitate the move to Juventus. So I mean, I haven't really watched that player, so I really can't tell you that much about it. But we got that from Tutto Sports, so definitely a good, reliable source as well. But definitely I would say like I said, if he's a good player, okay, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know if I want to get a player that's from the South American League. Please do not. Like, we don't need another Arthur Melo again, like where Douglas is right now, man. I'm telling you, please, no more, man, because it's like I'm saying, it's just we don't need players like that. We also got a comment from not on the stream, but we also have a comment that's from Tutto Sport from Di Cagno. I'd ask Manchester United for Xerxes on loan. They have been making crazy decisions for years. Yeah, Manchester United is in like a crap hole right now, so we all know that. He would be an ideal profile, giving Mota a player with a different skill set from Vlahovic. I start negotiations now, alone with an option. I would do that. I would do that. Let's see what happens in the January Mercato. I mean, Angelo, thoughts on Xerxes? I mean, he played with Motta with Bologna. You know, he knows Motta very well. His tactics, his style of play. So, and also I think he would give something to Juve that Vlahovic can't.
I think, I think one, and I think this is probably the biggest idea that they're doing is experience with Malta.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing when you have a coach preaching you a methodology and a style that they want, but then when you have a player that actually understands it, he could explain it a little differently.
Yeah.
He could relate to players in certain areas where he's like, well, no, this is where Malta's trying to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where he may not be getting that message to them. When you have a player like that, and also when he's on the field, you could just see the presence of a player who's much more comfortable in a style. I feel like he's someone that can give us a new opportunity up top, and he's experienced. I feel like that's. Do they have a like a salary? I don't know what would they, is there like a like what's like they're looking at money wise, because that could also be.
They don't know that yet, but definitely it would be a loan with an option for Juventus.
Loan with an option.
We
See,
won't be able to buy him.
okay, because that's definitely another thing. A lot of that, I'm gonna say, a lot of it's the experience, because he's a good player.
Mm-hmm.
He's played under Malta, and he gives us a different outlet for up top, which I feel like that's perfect for Juventus.
Yeah, no, I agree with you because like it would give us like a big option, not only just up front, but I think also in the 10 role because he could also play as a number 10, which is very good. He could play. He's very versatile in those two roles.
Well, that's what I was saying before with Koopmeiners, is that if Vlahovic went down, I was asking because I don't know if Koopmeiners could fill that in. We could just move into like a false nine type of pattern, but
yeah,
if, how do you pronounce this guy's name? I really do not like
Xerxes.
Xerxes.
Yeah, Xerxes.
Okay, so if we get him, because I am familiar with him. I just, like I said, I don't like mispronouncing players' names.
Yeah.
I like to try to keep it as professional and proper as possible. So I feel like with him, he's definitely he's a talent that has experience on the Malta, and I feel like that's what none of the Juventus players have right now.
Yeah. No, I
so that's a good thing to bring in for the club.
Yeah, no, for sure, because
Well,
it's definitely going to be
I'm
crucial.
for it. I like it. If you were just gonna clip my final answer, Angelo is for it and he likes it. He thinks it's gonna be a good thing for Juventus.
It has to be because I mean he knows Motta's style, he knows the system, so I wouldn't complain about it. You know, I wouldn't complain. But it's all up to you know Juventus and Giuntoli if we could you know start, I would say, start playing, you know, and start playing and start, you know, finding that solution with the money problem because you know we don't have like we're doing all these loan with options. You know, we need to do something about that too. So like you know get people like maybe Arthur Melo off the, you know, wage bill over there, and possibly Pogba too. Pogba. We'll talk about Pogba now.
Everyone's been waiting for this conversation.
Yeah, Pogba. What is happening with that? Because like now he did an interview with ESPN saying that he's, you know, he wants to really try to stay at Juventus, that he's willing to even cut his salary and you know, actually want to stay at Juventus and try under Thiago Motta. Listen, if he does that, I wouldn't mind, you know, him for at least to prove himself for 6 months. I wouldn't mind, but at the same time, it's like it's risky because what if he gets injured? Then you know it's over. You know, like I said, that chance is blown. You know, but if like I said, if he cuts the wage bill in half, you know, gets less money than what he's usually getting now for 6
Do you
months,
think
I'll take it.
and I'm not 100%. He's looking to stay with us, correct?
Yeah, he wants to stay, but Juventus wants to terminate his contract
Yeah.
fully.
That's what I think. That's what I thought I saw. I read. I didn't want to say that, but what do you think? How do you think he would fit in?
I think he'll bring a better, more of a quality in the midfield than we
I think
don't
he'd give us
have.
some flair in the midfield, and he's got good size too, which
Yeah,
never hurts.
he's very physical as well. So I think that, but like I said, can he stay healthy and fit? We do not know. That's the big
Will he be
problem.
the same Pogba that we had
Oh, I
years
hope
ago that we
so.
used to watch
I
on
hope
YouTube?
so. I hope so.
Imagine
That's
Pogba.
a dream.
Imagine Pogba reenacts his iconic volley in the Champions League final.
Don't get me dreaming now, Angelo. Please, I'm gonna have to go bald before then, bro.
if he hits, Gio would shave his head if that volley
Oh my
happened in the
god.
regular season. He wouldn't even wait till the Champions League. If he reenacted that volley and actually hit the same thing again, Gio's head would be buzzed the minute the refs start jogging back to the half.
Yeah, no, 100%. But the craziest thing is that if Pogba does like come back to Juventus, like I mean, it's a risk. But I would only keep him if he cuts his wage bill because, like I said, he's getting too much salary. He's getting too much. So if we could cut that salary in half, then I wouldn't mind for him for at least 6 months to really try to prove himself to Mota. If he's not, then he's gonna have to go on a free in the summer. But listen, I'll keep him for 6 months because look at what's happening, right? Injuries, right? What's going on, So we have to at least maybe take one risk and keep Pogba. I would do it because he does bring that extra experience in the midfield, right? He's very quality. He is a quality player. I think he's still one of the top midfielders in the
Oh,
Serie
yeah. I still think he's a top talent.
A.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I still think he is.
but he's been in the game for a while, so I think he's definitely a quality player. He's got the World Cup winner.
He has different skill sets than not a lot of that. I wouldn't say that the team really has. I mean, maybe Douglas Luiz, right? But we could say that, but we haven't really seen as much, right? Maybe a Coop Miners, right? But and maybe a Kefren Turam, right? But Pogba, we all know what to expect from Pogba for his quality. So
I mean, let's see how he wait. Let's see how he is if he's not,
I mean, I don't know if he's not injured, but that'll be
we don't.
bad.
I don't want to say anything because we don't want to jinx any possibilities. But we got we could. He may be the key.
He could be the key for the season. I think if
He could be the key for the
stays.
season. You don't know. I mean, we really don't know. I mean, it maybe is a stretch me saying that.
No, I
It
mean
definitely.
it's not a stretch because listen, it could be true because of how Mota his style play. I think he could definitely
Has he came out and said how he feels about Pogba?
No, I don't think so.
That's once we find out that, then that can revamp our whole evaluation on
We'll
everything.
see what's gonna happen in the next few months with the January
Yeah.
Mercato because if he does end up leaving, listen, it's fine. It's another end of a era for Pogba. It's fine, but at the same time, it's like
But I don't want to go too off track. Where do you think he'd go?
back to France, Marseille. I would say if he's gonna go to another club in Europe, it would be Marseille.
Do you think he'll go overseas to
MLS?
Saudi?
Oh, Saudi?
You think he'll go to Saudi or even MLS?
Maybe Saudi but I see him more in MLS for some reason. But he could go to Saudi, MLS, or maybe
Inter Miami signed for. No, I'm not gonna say.
I don't know. Inter Miami.
Imagine you and Pogba Inter Miami.
I don't know. They gotta get like no offense to like Messi and all them, but they have to get younger stars. Once they get that, then for sure. I mean they're getting the guys that are like almost out of the peak, like Royce, right? You got Giroud, Messi, Busquets, Alba, Suarez, right? Last
Wait,
year's.
wait. You said Royce?
Yeah, Marco Royce.
He's going to Inter Miami?
No, Marco Royce is in LA Galaxy.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, I was like, isn't he already in the MLS?
Yeah, no,
I was
no,
just saying, I thought,
yeah. He's in the LA Galaxy, and then LAFC is Giroud.
yeah,
So, like I said, MLS is not doing that bad, but at the same time, it's not in the level of Saudi, in my opinion. Saudis right now, they got a lot of the younger talent as well. They also have some older as well.
do you believe what Ronaldo said? He goes, it's gonna be top 5 leagues.
I wouldn't be surprised because of how many players have gone there that are like top quality level, like Sadio Mane, Milinkovic Savic, right? Mitrovic, Neymar, right?
Ronaldo.
Yeah, Ronaldo, right? Who else? Who else went there? A new upcoming guy, Talisca for Al Nasser, right? Got a couple of those guys. Benzema, right? So they got a lot of Conte as well. Fabinho. So and even Firmino as well. So they got a lot of guys, that like I said, definitely that Saudi league is more, in my opinion, probably more entertaining right now than the French league
Yeah,
because of how many stars went there. And I wasn't surprised because of Ronaldo's big influence, and it's not a surprise, right? But
it's crazy how many players he pulled compared to Messi pulling to the MLS.
yeah, that's true.
It's truly remarkable when you look at that.
Well, I mean, yeah, in terms of social media, I think Ronaldo is the king of that 100%.
Oh,
In
for
terms
sure.
of fame, everything compared to Messi, there's no comparison when it comes to that. But when it comes to individuals, two different types of players, you can't really compare. I think that they both had their dynasty, right? Messi Ronaldo dynasty is unfortunately coming to an end, but it was glad to see those two players, compete at a high level. But Pogba, like I said, Pogba could be going to either Marseille, maybe in the Saudi league. Depends, because he did turn down, I think, a team in the Saudi league, Al Nasser or
He turned down Al Nasser.
No. Al Ittihad. That was Benzema's team.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he
I
turned
was
them
gonna say,
down.
I don't think El Nassr sounded right.
Yeah, no. So he, like I said, if he's gonna really return to like Europe football, like European football, it would be Marseille because of he wants, like I said, he wants a chance, and I think Marseille would give him a chance, and I think he's already had contacts with the Zerbi. I think there's been reports about it, but if he is gonna go somewhere, it's also gonna be the MLS too. So those three, I would say.
Yeah, he definitely have publicity and get good ratings in the MLS.
Oh yeah, for sure, because he's still a top talent, I think, and he's a top, quality player for sure.
What does the chat have to say about that?
Yeah, like I said, it's Pogba is definitely going to be, like, if he goes to MLS, he'll probably get back into form.
Yeah, I agree.
Because he's not playing at the highest level like he once was, and there's a lot of pressure.
No.
So
I'm curious how he does at Juventus, and hopefully he makes an impact. If it's for a short amount of time, then so be it.
Listen, if he ends up winning us the Scudetto and then leaves at the end of the season, shoot.
Well, here's my thing now. That's a good point you just brought up. If they win, do they get rid of him?
I think they would only get rid of him if he demands a higher salary after that point. Because that's all it's gonna come to, right? Because
yeah,
I come back from injury, right? I brought you the Scudetto, right? He's gonna ask for more money. So in Juventus are, with Giuntoli is a guy that
he doesn't play.
Yeah, he don't play. He does not play at all. So you know, it's either you lower your salary or you just pack up your bags and leave because
Well, right now, the cards are in Juventus' hands because we're giving you the opportunity.
yeah, no, and supposedly Juve want to terminate his contract, so we'll see what happens with that. But like I said,
But he is gonna play with Juventus when he comes back, right?
it all depends because he doesn't come. He can only train in January. He can't play like officially play. He can't officially play until March.
Yeah. So they may terminate it before.
Well, they might terminate it before, or he might go to another team.
Yeah. Look, I would like to see him finish it with Juventus.
Yeah, me too.
And then
for
if
at least
he does
for at least just 6 months, give him 6 months to see if he can
Yeah.
improve himself.
Yeah.
But
Because
only if he reduces his salary. That's the only way.
Yeah. How much is he getting paid right now for the people in the chat who
I think it's
who
like
may
10,
not
10
know?
million. Well, right now, his like salary is frozen. But initially, he was like earning like 7 million plus add-ons, so it's like up to 10 million
Yeah. So that's a good chunk of change.
for sure.
So I'd like to see him, like you said, finish the 6 months. If he wins us the title, then we have a different conversation.
Yeah, I know.
If he doesn't get, excuse my French, if he doesn't get stupid
Yeah.
and tries to ask for more money, just accepts the fact that he's in a quality team right now that's Champions League contender, Scudetto contender. Like, you go to another team, but are they contending for the title? Are they contending in Champions League? You know what I mean?
I think Marseille will. If he goes to Marseille, they would challenge for the title.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah,
Marseille
Paris isn't what it was.
Paris is. I feel bad for those Paris fans for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you had Mbappe, you had Messi, you had Neymar, you had all these great guys, and right now I don't even know who do they even have that's like
Hakimi.
top.
Hakimi.
What?
Hakimi.
Yeah, you have a fullback.
I know.
You have a fullback.
They don't have
anybody
else. They got Mr. Injured Dembele.
Yeah, he's Dembele who's always hurt, and everyone's saying, yeah, it's Barca's fault. It's Barca's fault. That's why he keeps on getting injured. He goes to Paris injured.
And well, that's the history of Dembele. So
he was another player that was.
They should have got rid of him ever since that presentation that he did at Barcelona. Remember?
Yeah, but for sure. Yeah, yeah, but yeah, no, believe me, I remember that. But I'm saying like he was a weird type of player. He had although that presentation was horrible, but he just had unique.
I still remember, man.
He still had unique abilities about him that were just good. Like his change of pace with the ball was very good. I mean, his finishing killed us in Champions League. Yeah. I mean, absolutely killed Barca.
I know.
That was horrible. But then you'd see him like in this season when he wasn't hurt and when he was good, like 2018, he was just a much like different player. Like you'd say like if he continued, he could have been like a true complete winger. He was as crazy.
I think he wasn't a Barca player. He was more of a Bundesliga player.
Yeah, I agree. Like he did great at Borussia Dortmund, and he's a player that was able to play with his right, able to play with his left. He had good speed. His body movements. He was able to deceive defenders. He had that kind of like that lengthiness that allows you to shift and you're not stiff. And that's a truly unique trait. I mean you kind of see that with like Weah a little bit, but not I don't think to the level of you had like a prime Dembele.
Yeah, no. Weah,
like that.
You know, Weah has to really prove himself after getting injured. Well, he's gonna be back for the game against Lazio, which is a good thing. Adzic, right? We talked about Adzic because it's really Adzic time. I think it is. You know, if I was Malta, I would start him. It's gonna definitely be between him, Douglas Luiz, for the 10. Yildiz could also play as a 10, but who knows? Like I said, it's all up to Malta. But one thing I like about this is that it's giving now the curiosity of what the form or what the lineup could be, which I think would be in favor of Juventus, and also would be a disadvantage towards Lazio because right they're gonna have to really they haven't seen a lot of players that really haven't started, so they can't really I would say know who to man mark and stuff like that because it's gonna be different types of players. So, but other than that, I think that Juventus will be a good start for sure. If we could end up winning, if we win against Lazio, we're definitely going to be. I think in like going into the next match is more confidence because we're gonna get some players back, right? McKennie's coming back. Coop Miners for the Inter, we're gonna try to get him back. So we'll see what happens with that for sure. But yeah, no, I think that was good. Well, anything else? Anything else before we end this stream, Angelo?
Well, no, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, I think we covered everything. I think we got good feedback from the chat and good takes between both of us on what our thoughts were on certain players and about the Italy match and the match that they have against the rematch that they have against Belgium.
Yeah.
The Lazio match, potential transfers coming in, the Pogba situation. I feel like we covered all different areas that our chat was wondering. I think there's a lot more to cover in the future. We just have to wait and see what happens, and then we'll be there to report on it.
Yeah, hopefully, because definitely in the next coming days as well. Saturday, guys, we're having a special guest coming on. I think it'll be for the pregame show, before the Lazio match. So that definitely,
Unfortunately, I'll be away, so I cannot.
Angelo will probably be away, but he'll probably be in the chat. Also,
yes. I will be in the chat. I'll be getting on a. Actually, no, I'll be away. I'll be in a hotel. So I'll be trying to tune in from there, but I'll be back on I'll be back next week, ready to talk, and I'll be hopefully
we get some. Hopefully we get Johnny back on the show. We haven't seen Johnny Boy back.
Yeah. Johnny's been. I don't even know.
Johnny's been gone, guys, since like the summer.
I don't know.
Everybody.
I don't know.
He's been out injured. Everybody. He's been out injured.
Yeah. No, hopefully he'll be back. I'll definitely be back next week for a stream. But yeah, no. Well, Gio's gonna have some collabs going on, everyone. So just be ready to tune in. I'll definitely be tuning in. Unfortunately, I will not be able to join on this one, but it'll be fun to watch and everyone just be engaging so that we can get the best results from it.
Yeah, and guys, not just that, but we have a surprise guest for the pregame show on Saturday before the Lazio Juventus match. So definitely tune in for that one as well. It's gonna be very interesting. On Friday, we're gonna have like a stream. Probably get some other people as well on. Definitely, maybe we have another collab on Friday. We'll see. Definitely trying to get with Mr. Alberto from the AJC from the All Juve cast as well. So we're trying to get a collab going there. We're still talking as well. So definitely that, and also with Cacho of Reno Zet as well, as he was in the chat earlier. Still maybe next week get a stream in there, probably on my channel or his channel. We'll let you guys know. We'll do like a big collab and we'll get some more people in here. Definitely everybody. So like I said, make sure to go check out our socials and our merchandise down below. Everybody, make sure to like, subscribe if you haven't. If you're new here, share the content. Advertise to all your friends, family. Get them to subscribe because that's definitely the biggest goal right now because we're getting close to 350 subscribers, so we gotta get to at least 500 to get monetized, which is our goal. So, everybody, thank you for tuning in. Everybody, it was a pleasure, Angelo. Thank you for joining me tonight.
Always, it's an honor to be co-host of JuveCorner.
Yeah, man, and definitely, guys, like I said, Thank you for watching, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. Ciao ragazzi, ciao everybody. See you in the
Ciao.
next stream.